Oh yeah.
Oh, hey, Sawyer.
Oh wow. Fancy seeing you here.
Come here often?
No, not really. Once a week.
Okay, theoretically speaking, Sawyer walked into a bar. I'm trying to like put in a situation where like you won't be penalized for this if Candace hears it, but I'm like,
I don't like where this is going. What is happening right now?
so like, let's say not you, Sawyer, but like single Sawyer, like back a few years, what would be a pickup line Sawyer would use at a bar? Of course, this is not you now since you're married, so this is off limits now. But
Hmm.
when you were single,
Hmm.
you
Hmm.
see an attractive girl.
Do I know you? You remind me of like my future girlfriend or something. I don't know. Hi, I'm Sawyer. How's it going? That one.
That's a good one.
Or take out your phone and start scrolling and be like, I just don't know why I can't find your number in my phone. Can you help me? And then give him your phone.
Those are
All of
both
these I
good.
would never do.
I'm telling you, your brain to think about pickup lines is awesome. It's like, huh? Like now, how would that be like put in place?
Yeah.
All
Now,
right.
how do I do it without looking like a complete tool?
Yeah. Yeah. Huh. I guess I don't know. I would not know. Yeah.
Could you ever see yourself using a pickup line, like in person?
Mm, I
This
feel
is
like
the
it.
first time you meet somebody. Not like, hey, we're friends a little bit before, so it's less awkward. Like the first time you meet somebody, would you use a pickup line?
I would not use like an intentional pickup line. More like a sneaky pickup line.
Like what? What would a sneaky pickup line be?
I don't even know what a sneaky pickup line would be. Yeah, yeah, no. No. I would not intentionally hit on somebody new at the bar.
No, yeah, same.
I would probably like just try to start out a conversation as like complete friends, and then move on from there.
Hmm.
But that'd be it. I would not. Yeah, I wouldn't. I don't know if I don't if it's not. I don't have the confidence for it, or just that I couldn't see myself going directly for like the hitting on somebody.
Yeah, I feel like I don't know. I feel like for me, it would kind of chalk down to the confidence thing. I'm like I'm not confident in the way that I would be able to just hang in there after if it doesn't go right. Like, I'd be scared of like the negative repercussions that might come from it. So I'm just like now,
No. Yeah.
or even just like initiating conversation with somebody that you don't know too. I feel like there's a an unknown about that as well.
I like. Yeah, I was going like with that kind of sense. Like, what if you find out like they're not that interesting of a person, so but you already hit on them. Like, how
Yeah.
do you like eject from that?
Be like, hey, sorry, I think my buddies are calling me back. Bye.
Yeah, that's what I'd probably like try to start a conversation as friends, and then go from there and see like if you're actually interested in the person or not.
Yeah. If you ever watched How I Met Your Mother, there is something that one of the characters who like he's like the playboy in it that he tried to create. It was called the Lemon Law, and it was if you were going on like a date with somebody, and within the first like couple minutes you realized, I'm not into this person. You just say, hey, sorry, let's both go our own ways. No harm, no foul. And be like, okay. And so he tried to make that a thing.
Hmm.
So that would kind of go right up that if you're talking to somebody, you're like, yeah, no, you're not as nice or interesting as I thought you were. Just done.
Huh, that's a good way to put it. Oh, wait, before we go into further discussion, roll the intro.
Roll that intro.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. During that commercial break, I just found out that I'm having brownies for dessert, so I'm in a good mood.
Why did my brain turn into I'm having a baby?
Ooh, well, not today.
I don't know why. Probably because my
And that's
parents.
how I would break the news to everybody. Well,
I just found out I'm having a baby.
no, it's a B word, but not that B word. I'm having brownies.
Brownies, maybe. Yeah, maybe. Probably because my parents want either me or my sister to have kids already, so they have the grandkid fever, and both me and my sister are single.
You guys are both like looking at each other like, who's first? Who's doing it?
My sister's like, "You gotta be first, because Yeah, I'm like, what? There has to be like time to put into a relationship to like actually make it work.
Not
And two,
really.
it's like just
All it
meet
takes
up.
is one night, Angel.
Yeah, honestly, it really does.
Hell, it doesn't even have to be a night. One afternoon.
You wanted grandkids, mom. There you
Yeah,
go.
I'm not sure that that's what they had in mind.
Oh my goodness. And I'm like, oh. Yeah. To put time into a relationship. Oh.
Oh, overrated. No, I'm kidding.
Says the guy that's married.
Yep.
How long were you guys dating before you got married?
4.5 years.
Ooh, 4.5 years.
Yep.
Ooh. Ooh. I guess the older you get, the shorter that time is like that.
Yeah, it really is. We were actually talking about that the other day. We were saying it's like the older that you get, the less time you spend actually in a relationship, and the quicker like you are to get engaged. It's like that's kind of weird to think about because like you think like there are those people that were high school sweethearts that date for like 8, 9, 10 years,
Uh-huh.
and just compared to like 2 years engagement and stuff like that. It's like there's no rhyme or reason to it. I feel like it's just like you kind of just do it around certain ages. So
Probably like people are more straightforward. Like these are my dreams, these are my goals,
yeah.
and this is who I am. Take it or
If
leave
you
it.
like
Let's
me,
go.
keep me. If you don't, out.
Like, do you want to mess around, or like, do you want to get down to business? Put a ring on it or no?
Or nah.
It's like I'm not done playing games. I'm like, whoa, okay then. Yeah.
Cut out the BS.
Mm. Hmm. Hmm. Okay. Do you have any funny stories for your week? We're already after New Year's. After New Year's, what we
How
got?
how weird is that?
Valentine's Day, I guess. Next holiday.
My birthday is the next national holiday that's coming up.
Oh.
Come on, rude.
Okay.
It's on the
January 20.
27th.
Ah, I'll be like 29th or 27th. I don't know why I have those two numbers in mind for your birthday.
Where you were right on one of them. And it is my brother-in-law's golden birthday, so he turns 30 on the 30th, and so we're going to Vegas the 28th, 29th, and 30th. So we're pumped.
But we means
Oh yeah, so it's my family, and then so it's my mom, my dad, me, Candace, my sister, him, and then he's got a couple of buddies that are coming too.
ooh, golden birthday. So it's nice.
Mm-hmm.
And then Las Vegas. Is the plan shows or mostly casino? Or a
I
little
think
mix?
it's just going to be mostly casino. I don't think they have a ton of shows that are open because of COVID stuff. And I feel like we'd want to try to avoid those because that would be more so close proximity with people. So I think we're just sticking to the casinos where we can keep our distance from everybody.
I'm like thinking about it. I've never actually gone to a casino and like actually played. So like, have you
I'd say
done?
you're missing out. Yeah, this is going to be my third or fourth time going to Vegas.
All right, this
Um,
is Serger's guide to casino playing.
yeah. And as you can tell, because I have made so much money at the casino. But it's I mean it's fun for the first bit, and then like I would never be one of those people that could like live in Vegas and just like do it on a consistent basis. Like it's just not that fun to me. consistently. It's like a good like every once in a while type of event.
And I'm guessing there's different tables, different price points, right? Like 21
Yep.
blackjack for like
There's like
$1,000 a
$5
hand,
minimum, $500
$5.
minimum. Mm-hmm.
Cause I'm
Yeah.
like those $1,000 hands. I'm like,
Yeah. You'll see
I
me at the
couldn't do that.
cheapest table. Like, I will be with like little Grandma Sue, who is just going there for little Jeffrey's birthday. I don't know where I was going with that, but I will be at the lowest table.
Okay. And what games would Sawyer play? And how would he scope out the place? You just sit at a table and play.
So first you look for the biggest sucker out there, and then once you find him when you're looking in the mirror, then you go. So we do this like we play craps, a bit of craps, and then blackjack, and those are the two big ones. Every once in a while, we might stop at like a roulette table for a bit, but I mean, roulette's not as fun for me. I like doing like the interactive ones.
Mm-hmm. I need to learn crabs then. You said crabs?
Craps,
Crabs.
CRAPS.
Crabs. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I've never heard that.
Yeah, it's with two dice.
I'm a Google crabs. Start learning it.
It's like I always need a refresher whenever we play it, and so there's like an electronic one that you can do first, and like it goes through all the rules and stuff, and so we always have to sit down there, refresh ourselves before we go if we actually decide to do the tossing one, the actual like human one. So
And the Sawyer play poker.
now, I mean they have poker there, but it's usually tournaments, and now
Someone like actually
like decent at it. If I show up at that, they'd be like, "Who are you and what are you doing here?" And I'd be like, "Hi, I'm Sawyer. I've got $5. Let me play."
we'll take your money. That's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Like yeah, I'm like thinking about like when we first time going to the casino. I'm like I wouldn't know.
Yeah. I mean, my brother-in-law loves Vegas. CJ, he loves going to Vegas, and so this is like his big birthday, so we're doing it for him. So
That's cool.
mm-hmm.
I'm guessing cheap flights right now.
Yeah, it was like $30 a night, basically rooms.
Oh,
So like everything is super cheap just to get people there.
$30 a night.
Yeah.
I saw some friends who went to Las Vegas, and I'm guessing those flights are very cheap.
Yeah.
And then for people who people who go on vacation right now, I'm like, those deals must be amazing right now because those people must be losing a ton of money for them to be that cheap.
Yeah. Well, that's the thing. So we had bought the ticket, like the rooms and everything, maybe like 2-3 months ago, and they were like $100 a night. And so then when these deals came out, we canceled the rooms, and then we got the new ones for the new rates. And so it's like, yeah, with COVID and everything, places are doing what they can to get people in. And so it's just like fingers crossed that things are going to be open and stuff when we're there, because there's going to be nothing worse than if we show up and then everything's like closed down. Because we were supposed to be going initially in March of last year, and it was right when like COVID was getting really, really big because we were going for the March Madness college basketball. And then the week before we were going, everything in Vegas shut down. Like they closed everything, so we had to cancel. So we were planning on canceling anything, but it was like we just picked the wrong week.
And talking about March Madness, you see how it's gonna be in Indiana?
Yeah, they're doing like the little bubble for it.
Like there's gonna be games in West Lafayette, Bloomington, and Indianapolis. I'm like, Indianapolis is a great like little hub for conferences. Everything's like downtown.
Yep.
Nice.
And so many things in such close proximity to one another, like they're able to do it like that and still give people like the stadiums and not like somebody has to play on like a high school or anything like that.
Oh.
It'll be interesting to see if that runs as smoothly as they're thinking.
Yeah. Yeah, hopefully it does. Not like somebody gets COVID and like spreads it around.
Hey, don't even say that. Don't say that.
Some NBA players, NBA teams, when they don't have like they barely have a good or not good, but healthy guys.
Mm-hmm.
I think Mavericks and some other team had to cancel because they didn't have a healthy players to play.
The Philadelphia 76ers only had like 9 players,
Mm.
or 9 or 8. And
Mm.
so, like, their warm ups, it was like nobody was out there. It was really funny to watch the videos of it.
Yeah.
But I mean, the fact that they're still like pushing those games out and everything too, it's like, I get it. But it's like when it comes down to it, if you're the other team, you're like, well, how many of you guys are actually positive for it and just didn't get tested like at the right time or something like that? Like, I'd be a little worried about that. But
Like, tell me why I thought every time yesterday how they're talking about the Browns and the Steelers.
mm-hmm.
I don't know why, but I thought it was like the Chicago Bears and like the Steelers. I'm like, why isn't it like I don't hear more commotion about it? I'm like, it's not the Bears. It's like it's the Browns, like
Yeah.
Cleveland.
Yeah. Yep. The Bears lost their football game yesterday.
That's what I saw on Instagram. It was like
Yeah.
Bears eliminated. I'm like, how are the Bears eliminated if like they're beating Steelers by a ton? I'm like, that's not the Bears.
Yeah. No. That was like that was the Browns' first like playoff win, I think, since 1994 or 96 or something like that. It was like, dang, good for them.
Yeah. And that first quarter, 28-0.
Mm-hmm.
First play,
First
fumble,
play, the
touchdown.
first snap. The center hikes the ball over the quarterback's head, and the quarterback's like 6'7". Like, it's a tall guy. He snaps the ball over his head into the end zone, and the Browns recover it for a touchdown.
That is insane.
What a way to start.
I wonder how they're gonna do this upcoming week.
Yeah, I don't even know who plays who this coming week.
Who do you have for the Super Bowl? I wouldn't even make a prediction because I don't know that much about football.
I mean, I'm sure the Chiefs are going to get into it. It'd be interesting to see if the Buccaneers make it, because that's Tom Brady's team, and so like his first year without being on the Patriots.
Oh.
If he makes it to the Super Bowl, so he's like, yeah, I am the greatest.
Oh yeah, that.
Could you imagine that little narrative that would be out there?
And the fact that the Patriots didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the first time since he was playing there.
That just shows how much Tom Brady was like good towards that team.
Yeah.
And the other factor was like that the Buccaneers hadn't made the playoffs in I don't know how many years.
Yeah, he stopped their little drought.
Oh, if all the Tom Brady haters are gonna go like get heated up quickly if he makes it to the Super Bowl.
See, I never had an issue with Tom Brady. I just had an issue with the Patriots, because the Patriots are always so good. And now I think it's really good the fact that he's on a different team and like they're doing well, because I'm just like, good. Like, good for you. Like, you're showing everybody you are a good player. It wasn't just like the team or anything like that. Like, so I'm happy for him. And that's what he needs. He needs my happiness for him to really know that he made it.
Yeah. Okay. So last Wednesday, I went to work out, and by the afternoon, I was sore. Like by that afternoon, I'm like, this is not gonna be good for tomorrow. I'm usually like, if I'm in a good routine of working out, I usually don't get sore until like 2 days after.
Yeah, I feel like that's a typical thing. It's like if you do legs kill 2 days afterwards.
But Wednesday, it was that afternoon I was feeling sore. I'm like, this is not good.
Was it like your whole body too? Were you just aching all over?
My quads, just like, I was doing like overhead squats and like had to hold it, and I hadn't worked out for like 2 weeks, so I would just like literally hold it, and it was 10-second holds. For the first 2 sets, I did it for 30 seconds.
Why? Wait, why? Why did you do it for 30 seconds if you only had to do it for 10 seconds?
The first time I was looking at the clock, and the second time, honestly, both times, I didn't know it was 10 seconds.
You're just like, wow, I'm feeling good. I'm feeling good.
I think the coach said it as a joke of like, yeah, stay for 30 seconds. And I just thought that was actually the workout. And then he even tells me like, I thought the first time you just did it because you didn't see the clock. I'm like, well, yeah, but I also didn't know how much time. So next time it was just like 10 seconds. Okay, but yeah. So Thursday and Friday I didn't going to work out just because I was way too sore.
Yeah.
Like bad. Like yeah. Like legs were hurting, and it was hard to walk. You know, like the hard. Or sometimes like your leg would tremble when you would take
Your
steps.
legs feel like they're gonna give out.
Yes, like that. I hate that feeling.
That's such a good feeling, but it's such a bad feeling at the same time too. Because it's like, yeah, I know I worked out, but it's like, why does it have to be like this?
Like, oh. Yeah. So hopefully tomorrow I'll start working out again, and then we'll see how that goes. Hopefully I would be like sore from like my chest or something in my back.
Yeah.
But ooh, Snapchat Spotlight. Tell me why I got more views on Snapchat Spotlight than I did TikTok.
Because your TikTok's dead. No, I'm kidding.
It really is though. Oh, like why is my Snapchat Spotlight getting more views than TikTok? But then Snapchat Spotlight, probably all the videos this past week, 200,000 views.
Dang.
That's what I'm saying. That's exactly my thought. I was like, I have no following in Snapchat Spotlight. And I actually have two accounts on Snapchat. So yeah, one of them basically got like 100,000 views, and the other one basically got the same thing, or a little less than that. Yeah.
Dang.
That was cool. And the funniest thing is, I'm putting TikTok videos into Snapchat without the water filter or water, the little images.
Water print? Is it a water print? No, that's not it. Oh, this is gonna annoy me. Watermark.
Watermark. There you go.
Yeah.
So I do that. Is you save the TikTok video as a live photo, and then you screen record that live photo while clicking on it. So you save it as a video without TikTok watermark. So you edit it because TikTok makes it very easy to edit on TikTok. So I like that capability. And so you just do that and you take off the TikTok watermark.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. I always find it weird when people share TikTok videos with that watermark. I'm like, great for branding for TikTok, but I feel like it just takes away from the actual video.
Yeah. That's crazy, though. I mean, just the different traction that you're getting on both. I feel like that just goes to show, like, you probably are getting shadow banned. Like, just randomly.
Yeah.
Huh. Which sucks.
Yeah. But, oh well. It happens.
How's your other TikTok account doing? Because didn't you make another one?
Yeah. I don't post on that one as often, so it's basically dead.
No.
That one's just dead as the other one.
I was like, well, that'll do it.
But I'm not getting views, but I'm still getting followers. So the following count is still going up, slowly but surely. But the views aren't there. So I'm like, I'll just keep posting and see.
Yeah.
I just like the fact that it's like 3 years in of like me posting on social media rather than like just my personal account. And great improvement. Just like with this podcast of like when we talked the first time on the podcast.
Yeah.
It's way different from how we talk now. And just like the
I would hope so. Oh man, I would hope so.
Were you nervous starting this podcast or no?
I wouldn't really say I was nervous, but not like I was nervous to how it would turn out or how it would come across. I wasn't nervous to actually do it, if that makes sense. Like I wanted to look just natural and come across natural, just like us talking. And so I was nervous that it wasn't going to come out like that.
Okay.
Or like that we would run out of things to talk about or something like that.
That was another thing. Like, well, how do we talk about? Like, it would just be like catching up for like a week.
Yeah.
Not come out with BuzzFeed questions, which I just enjoy that.
Those are just fun to do. That's kind of like our new outro.
And then I was like, if we don't get anything from this, at least we have the memory of like 1 hour conversations weekly.
Yep. We can always look back on it. Oh, remember the pandemic? I wonder what's happening during this month, this week. It's like, well, we got that. This is the week when there was no bread in the grocery store. This is the week when this was happening.
Sorry, Candace's solo podcast.
Yeah.
The ceiling is this
What's
is
up?
Michael
The
Jordan.
ceiling.
I was gonna quote Michael Jordan with you. The ceiling is the roof. I'm like, no, that wasn't it. It was the sky's the limit.
No, it's not. The ceiling is. I
It's like,
don't
not
like her.
an apartment. Like, the ceiling is. I don't know why I found that so funny. It's like, oh, yeah, the ceiling is the limit. But you get the point. Yeah. How's your? You said you were gonna work out for New Year's resolution? No.
No. I'm gonna read.
Okay.
Yeah. Back off, Angel.
I'm sorry. I always just keep hearing.
Am I looking fat? Say it to my face. This is a gosh darn podcast.
I just remember hearing you saying you were gonna like look for gyms when it was like reopening. But is Chicago still shut down or no?
Yeah, they're not reopened yet.
Ah.
Well, yes, maybe they are, but like I just don't feel comfortable to go just yet.
Right. Makes sense.
But man, I feel comfortable enough to go to Vegas. Let's go.
Oh, you gotta take videos of like the casinos.
Yeah. Well, you're not really allowed to bring phones. I guess at the tables, I could take videos of the actual like walking around and stuff.
You're also not supposed to take video on a Walmart, but you see tons of Walmart videos online.
Yeah. True. Very true.
I know some YouTubers like basically hide the camera because they know they're not supposed to, and just do like different angles when security's not. Yeah, because that's probably the emptiest you'll ever see it. Like
yeah.
Yeah. I remember taking a video of when we got news about the first lockdown of Illinois. Everybody flooded to Walmart, and I took a video of all the empty shelves. I'm like, this is probably, hopefully, never happens again.
Yeah.
But the fact that Walmart is empty, Walmart
of all places, yeah.
Out of like grocery goods, and I guess you would see that in probably a hurricane season or something like that, but. In the Midwest. Yeah, no.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sometimes I make videos, so like if I ever have time in the future, I just go back and be like I can probably pull something out of this footage, and try to do those daily vlogs.
Yeah, how are your vlogs going?
I'm trying to minimize it to 1 minute. It's like focused on TikTok, so that's good. It's going. Probably had like 2 or 3 this year. And it's like 11 days in. So 3 for 11.
It's going okay. Satisfactory. Needs improvement.
Yeah. I tried to put it on Snapchat Spotlight, but it rejected the video.
What you should do is the a second a day video, and then at the end, that could be like a YouTube video for you.
That could be too. Oh, that could be too. I actually have the app downloaded, but I don't use it. I should probably use it. A second a day. And you could give me like a 3-minute video. I'll probably do that. We'll see. Salud. Nada. Well, sneeze, and when she sneezes, you can tell she sneezes. She's very loud.
Candace does that same thing too. She's not gonna like that I'm saying this, but like when she sneezes, she's like, "Achoo!
Exactly.
Yeah, she just goes, "Hey."
They breathe everything in and like, "Achoo!"
I'm like, you don't need that to be that loud. And she's like, I'm just trying to get it out. And I'm like, okay, fair enough, but come on.
Are you guys both still working from home?
Yep.
Oh, your marriage really got tested during this past year.
It actually hasn't been bad. I feel like a lot of people have been like, yeah, either the quarantine has like ruined some people's relationships. Like, I just can't stand being around this person. I feel like it taught us a lot about each other. And so I feel like kind of strengthened it a bit. Like, yeah, we still get on each other's nerves every once in a while, but it's like, for the most part, I feel like we're good.
That just shows you guys chose a good partner.
Or we just have patience, a lot of patience. That's a lie. I have no patience. I'm like one of the least patient people sometimes. It's a vice that I have, but
You have no patience?
if something like annoys me and I'm not in the right mood, like I have no patience
Uh,
whatsoever. But like that side of me rarely comes out in public. It's usually like a private thing.
all right, can you give an example? If you're willing to give an example of him not having
Yeah,
patience.
like I'll like somebody will sneeze loud. I'll say, "What the f, you effing idiot?" No, I'm kidding. No,
I does not sound like Sawyer.
I don't know. It's tough to think of it. It's just like like if you're having a bad day, like the littlest things kind of just set you off.
It's like a comedian was like, yeah, you ever notice like when you just like hate somebody, everything they do you just like hate. It's like look at that bitch just eating chicken. Why is she eating chicken? What? That was actually a TikTok video, and that was a sound, right? So what people did was like, videotape people eating chicken, and they're like, "You hate me?" Yeah. Boom. Okay. I'm trying to think of like anything that happened this weekend or no.
This week, Candace and I decided that we're gonna start looking for a house.
Oh, oh!
News.
Suburbs of Chicago.
Suburbs. Going to the
Oh.
burbs.
Naperville.
We're not sure exactly where. Probably
Okay.
not there. That's way too expensive. But we're probably gonna find some place like the western side of it, just so we can. I don't know. I mean, there's really no better time to be looking for one than the kind of right now when there's like the work from home thing. We can be able to start really putting the house together and everything. So we're like, well, we'll just go for it. And so we've got a meeting with a bank tomorrow to combine our bank accounts and then to ask about like loan stuff. And so, oh man, crazy stuff.
uh, that'd be interesting. Oh, like yeah, because we had like 10 years of like a good economy. I feel like it's bound to go down. It has to go down. Like whatever goes up must come down.
Yeah.
So it's actually probably a good time.
Hmm.
My
Well,
parents are
apparently
like,
the market is really hot right now. Like places that are up, like get taken down very quickly if there's like nothing wrong with them. Like
mm,
people are just hunting.
mm-hmm. Huh. Do you guys have like a timeline of like when, or you just started to just look around?
Our lease is up in March for our apartment here.
Huh.
And so ideally, if it takes like 30, 60 days to like close down on a house, like we got to be starting pretty soon. So
Ooh, ooh. Whoa, that is soon.
yeah,
So we're in Canada's owning the house. Ah!
yeah, that's weird, isn't it? But it's like we got to get out of here at some point. It's I mean it's a small space. I mean it's a big space for what we need and it's fine. But we're just ready to take it to the next spot. So we're
I don't know.
doing
I'm
it.
excited for you guys.
Hey, I'm excited for us too. So
I was like looking. I was just thinking about looking for like duplexes to like invest in because my sister has two properties. Parents have properties, and
Mhm.
then I'm over here like I got nothing.
Yeah. What's up?
But since it's really hot, the market, I'm just like want to look around to like know what the prices are. So when that dip
Mhm.
happens,
Yeah,
because I don't know,
it's
I
gonna
feel like
happen.
yeah, it's got to happen. We've ever since the what I don't know when 2011, 2012 when the market has been going up and it's just been going up steadily. I'm like it
Mhm.
has to come down. Like
Yeah,
sooner or later, there has to be a dip. So when that happens, I'm like no, I'm
you'll
like
be ready.
yeah. uh, that's why my parents are thinking about selling the property they have in California. Because since the market's really good, they're like they want to have cash on hand when it does dip. So
Yeah.
they're thinking about doing that. I'm like, oh, it's probably really good for them. That's kind of what they did to buy some apartments in Indiana back in 2007 when it got really hot.
Yeah.
They they got refinanced and got like a mortgage, and how most people were doing there, but most people were like just spending it on like nice cars
Other
and
stuff.
on themselves, vacations
Yeah.
and whatnot. They actually used that money to invest on apartments in Indiana, and yeah, it's gotten really good for them. So I eh, kind of want to do that, but without the whole refinancing part. Just buy properties at a good price.
Mhm.
uh,
Would you look around the Indiana area, around the Illinois area?
I would probably want in Indianapolis area. My sister has one property in Indianapolis. My parents do too, and probably around there, I'd want to get one.
Yeah.
I, I think yeah, Indianapolis is an up and coming city, which honestly, I feel like it's a great city, and more conferences are like taking notice about it
Yeah.
because it's I don't know. I don't know if it's just because like I lived there for a few years, but I don't think it's people know about it too well, and it's just
Hmm.
now starting to get noticed.
Yeah.
So, especially with March Madness definitely gonna bring some attention to it.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
So, probably get
You
a.
just gotta hope that doesn't raise the prices of the places around there too much.
Mhm. And that's the other thing. What I've noticed with some investors, they like Indiana for investing in real estate. So, looking around those like towns or cities,
Yeah.
just knowing what properties are good or like undervalued,
Mm.
and then seeing like a foreclosure happens in one of those streets, be first to go on it, and boom.
Yeah.
And then just have the right people who can fix it up. They rent it out. Boom.
Oh,
Yeah.
really an easy three-step process. Find the property, find a fixer-upper, rent it out.
Yeah. It's honestly that simple, but the whole talking about it, yeah, going through the process takes work.
Yeah.
But my parents have enough connections that makes the finding fixture upper easier.
Hmm.
And then, um, I don't know why people still haven't done posting renting places on Facebook helped out renting out spaces a lot. Just like that fact. But
Huh.
apparently, not a lot of people use Facebook as like, "Hey, we have a house for hire, 2 bedroom,
Yeah.
3 doors," and especially in cities or communities, they have Facebook pages. They post it on there, and people look at it and do it. So I thought that was kind of funny. Like my mom does that. She's basically a property manager, and she gets a lot of leads there. And she actually somewhat hired somebody like 2 or 3 years ago. And me and my sister was like, why didn't we tell her that beforehand? We knew Facebook was good.
I didn't really
So
think that Facebook was like kind of like a marketplace for that type of stuff.
yeah. So now she has somebody who would post like on the local Facebook group saying like one apartment for rent, 2 apartments for rent, and like
Hmm.
1 bedroom, 2 bedroom. And she gets leads pretty quickly.
Yeah.
People who want to pay and do it. So that works out really well.
Hmm.
So hopefully you buy your house. I'll probably not have a duplex. Probably not until like next year, following year. Probably like in 2 or 3 years. Duplex.
And when we're on
Four.
Talkmen Tuesday episode 321,
Oh,
we'll see what number are we on? Do we?
we're on probably 52 weeks. We're probably around 60, 70. Because we've done it for a whole year. And there's what,
Yeah.
52 weeks a year?
Hmm.
And then we've done it, what? We started like in October, November?
October. So
October.
3, 6, 7, 8, 60-ish.
Yeah, around there. Yeah.
Wow.
Uh,
Look at
I still
us.
get. Oh. Uh, I still think it shows just like just thinking about how we started. But like, yeah. I don't know. It'll be interesting to look back at it. I just want to like, if I ever have grandkids and they want to hear stories, I'm like, just go and listen to the
Yeah,
podcast.
go listen to Talkmen Tuesday.
How my grandpa did it to me, like I just can't remember the stories. And like, he wasn't being rude or anything. He just literally could not remember
Yeah.
his youth when he was a kid. I'm like, go look at my YouTube videos. Go look at my daily vlog. That's all right. Let's look up a BuzzFeed article.
Alrighty, Buzz Feed.
Oh yeah, Devontae Graham's still not doing so hot points wise. So hopefully he gets better. Whoa.
There's a quiz called. Oh wait, no, just kidding.
Ooh, I'm actually watching The Flash now as like a
Oh, you are?
listening to it, and I'm finally connecting all the storylines together of like when I first started seeing it. A lot of things didn't make sense to me because I would like miss an episode here and there. But now that I'm going through like all the episodes, it makes so much more sense.
I could imagine that's how it would work.
That's same thing happened with the Avatar because I would be so confused with the episodes, and you know, like you would miss one bit of one episode and like you're lost forever.
Yeah.
And now with the Flash, I'm like, oh, all it connects. Might have to do that with all the shows I have missed or like haven't seen. That's why like I saw. I like how I saw How I Met Your Mother, like through all the seasons, and knew the storyline and how it ended, and that's that.
Yeah, you really had to watch all of those straight through. Like if you jumped around too much, then you get confused with that one, I feel. All right, there's a build a pizza and we'll reveal what % weird you are.
Build a pizza. How far is it down?
It's a decently
Oh
far.
no! Hey. Build a pizza and reveal what % weird you are. Got it.
There we go. All right, so I will put your answers in mine, and you put my answers in yours, just so we can.
Yes, sir. Okay. All right. Let's see. What type of crust would you like?
Wait, I might have just found something for us to be able to do this at the same time. Click that link that I just sent.
Oh, the BuzzFeed quiz party.
Mm-hmm.
That's your name.
Wait, no, I just sent it to you. Oh, there. Yeah, here we go. Start the party.
Oh. 3, 2, 1. This is BuzzFeed quiz party.
This is a BuzzFeed quiz party. All right. What type of crust would you like? Cauliflower crust, deep dish, thin crust, thick crust?
Oh. Am I still putting your answers, or are you still?
No, you put yours in. I'll put mine in. I'm going thick.
I'm going thin.
Classic.
What type of cheese would you like? Parmesan, provolone, cheddar, mozzarella. Is it sad that like I don't know the difference between the cheeses?
Mozzarella's the normal one. Cheddar's the yellow one. Parmesan is like usually like the grated Parmesan that you put on top of it all. I'm going with provolone because I feel like provolone's just different.
I'm going with mozzarella.
Basic.
Yep.
How much cheese would you like? Pile it on until you physically can't put any more on, a regular amount, a little extra, or just a little? I'm going to go a little extra.
My like taste buds want to be like a little extra.
But your heart wants to pile that baby on.
That too. My heart wants to pile it up. My stomach's like, no. So
Can't
I'm gonna
do
go
that.
with a regular amount. Yeah, I'm gonna love it when I bite down to it. Half an hour to like an hour later, going to the bed. Any toppings: bell peppers, pepperoni, pineapple, basil, basil.
I'm going basil.
Oh, basil. I'm going pepperoni. If I'm gonna go,
Classic. You are such a basic pizza
yeah.
person. You have a thin crust pizza with mozzarella cheese, the normal amount of mozzarella cheese, and pepperoni.
I'm not gonna be weird at all.
Finally, do you think pineapple belongs on pizza? Yes? No? Sure. Or I must have it on my pizza.
Ooh.
I don't really know the difference between yes and I must have it on my pizza. Those seems pretty similar to me. I'm gonna say sure.
I was going with that too. Sure. Are you hearing that right now? You are okay. I was like, I'm like, I'm like, did I just hear that? Like, can you hear that? Yeah. So I'm just out of the vacuum right now. Okay, we'll go with Escher. Yeah, I'm going with Escher.
Eh.
I'm click done.
Yep. Says, nice job. Please wait for the other players to finish. Now, woohoo. Ah,
Oh. Okay. So
I
Story
got,
got.
yeah, I'm 50% weird. You have a weird side, but a serious side as well. Because of this, you fit in with most people you meet because you have the ability to vibe with lots of different kinds of people. Yeah, what's up? I'll take it.
I got you're 25% weird. You got some weird parts of you, but for the most part, you're pretty chill.
I'm going to retake this quiz and see. Oh, do I just refresh it? Retake quiz. I'm guessing if you would have put no to the pepperoni pizza question, or to the whatchamacallit, if you would have said no to the pineapple question, you would have gotten 100%. We're going to go thin, mozzarella, regular amount, pepperoni. Oh, yeah. Still got 25%.
I thought my mom would like notice. I thought she like stopped for a minute because she noticed I was in the video. That wasn't the case.
Well, we could just wrap it up. It's all good. We finished our BuzzFeed quiz. Hey, she's got things she's doing.
Yeah, I'll let her know after this podcast, like, mother, you know I'm doing a video of this. Here's the back. I did not realize that. I'm gonna do a video of everything. Okay. Alright.
Yeah. I'll do our outro. Thank you guys again for taking the time to listen to another super fun episode of Talkmen Tuesday. We really appreciate it. We hope you are all doing so well and staying safe during this quarantine as the end of or as the beginning of these vaccinations start getting rolled out. Hopefully, we're coming to the end of COVID, so always a good thing there. But thank you guys again for taking the time out of your weeks to listen to us. You are more than welcome to email us any feedback or leave the feedback in the comments section on the YouTube video. The email again is talkmantuesday@gmail.com, and we will read through those. As always, we actually got an email from Bing and Yahoo asking if we could make accounts with them because we've just been getting so much traction for Google, but we had to turn them down just because we're loyal like that. But if you guys, again, have any advice, anything like that, more than welcome to reach out to us and we will read through all of those. But again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your weeks. We look forward to talking with you in the next episode. Stay safe, social distance, and tell someone you love them.
Mother said sorry. She didn't realize it.
It's all good.
Thank you guys.
Yep. Peace.
Bye-bye.